Do-do-do-do. Oh, what's going on, people? What's going on, people? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hey, man, we coming at you with some NFL news over here on the 6-Man Convo Live channel, as well as Mad Mike Sports. As me being your host, you already know it. It's K Styles, aka the 6-Man. And as usual, we have the Senator Mad Mike Sports on the ones and twos.
Right.
Hey, man. Hey, man, it's been a very, very eventful day in the NFL so far, as well as the world of the Atlanta Falcons as well. Hey, man. You ready to get this thing started?
Oh boy, this look, man. I'm happy. I really am. I'm very
your ass. I knew your ass was gonna be.
Oh yeah.
The Falcons got rid of the trash can. That's what you said. Lord. Hey, man, so as y'all look at the ticker at the bottom of the screen, and if you're on mobile at the top of your screen, that is the topic for today, man. As you heard, Darnell Mooney is no longer a Falcon. And we got a couple trades that happened today with DJ Moore and Trent McDuffie. Hey, and some other stuff that happened too.
Oh, yeah, it's boys action packed.
Oh, man. And D-Led ass gone too. But hey, man, we just gonna go ahead and get this thing started with some of the NFL news as y'all have already seen today. We gonna with the Darnell Mooney thing, we're gonna need a little bit of time with that one because I got some questions that are gonna be right behind that. Yeah. All right, so. Like I said, man, y'all tapping in, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channels, as well as hit that like, hit the share, and definitely hit that hype button, man. So right before we get into it, man, you already know what it is, Mike. It is the what?
It's the real roll call.
Hey, man, today's roll call. We got Jam in the building, Mr. 58. You got Drip LaFleur. You got Engine number 9. And we got Stealth Mode TV and Dre Murphy. So we definitely appreciate y'all coming in. But like I said, man, we gonna get into that Darnell Mooney conversation here because, like I said, I got a couple questions for the people that's in here as well as Mike. But before we get started on here, as y'all already heard, one of the breaking news that has happened today is your boy DJ Moore getting traded to the Buffalo Bills. Now they always ask, so they asked the question about what was the compensation? So apparently the compensation was the Bills had to give up a 2nd round pick and a 5th round pick.
Yeah. Was it a 5th?
I think it was a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
I got my damn.
Yeah, I'm getting up the info.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to get the damn my secondary source slowing down. I'm at that point now. I might need a new damn tablet. But
yeah, mine's acting the same way. I don't know if it's just in the air in Georgia right now. So
right. So as we already what this does is this adds a legitimate number 1 for the Buffalo Bills. and gives a major option for Josh Allen, man. So how would you rank that particular trade for Buffalo and Chicago? And I think it's actually a good trade on both sides because like you said, the 16 million that was guaranteed to DJ Moore, they got it off the books. And I'm just saying it's like you said, don't be surprised that like you said, a lot of these teams will take these wide receiver deals like this just for the simple fact of how expensive the position is. And plus, Chicago had already drafted Luther Burton just a couple years ago, so or it might have been a couple years ago or last year, whatever. But what do you think about that trade, man? How you think that plays out for both teams?
Oh, I like the trade. I don't know what the hell is going on right now, but it's incredibly slow. Like both phone and tablet just acting real goofy right now. I guess it's on the air, but I find it interesting looking at it. Okay, so the compensation is they get a second round, and Buffalo received DJ Moore and a fifth rounder. So
Okay.
Chicago gets a second round pick, and
Okay.
Buffalo receives the fifth round pick. So I think that's a good trade off. I mean, to be honest, I think Josh Allen definitely needs a number one because Kenyon Coleman just hasn't been the receiver that they thought he was going to be. I don't know what dude up there. I don't know if he's. I don't know what's wrong with Coleman, but
That
he's.
motherfucker he just slow. That's all it is. He just slow.
He can't get open for shit. It's kind of embarrassing to be honest. What the motherfucker? I always get all them motherfuckers sound like Shaheed, Rashid, Shaheed, the Badid. What the
Oh,
fuck is his name?
Khalil Shakur.
Shakur. All right, Shakur. Uh,
Shakir, something like that.
some
Shakir,
shit
yeah.
like that. Shakir, whatever the fucking name. All the motherfuckers sound like. Um, you look at him. You look at him. It's just like he could get open, but I think what they've been needing there is a receiver to really pretty much just be the difference maker and help create more space in the running game. And to be honest, like at this point in Josh Allen's career, he doesn't need to run as much, and he's kind of this past season, I've seen a change in him and his willingness to he uses his legs um, to kind of extend plays rather than to be a mobile quarterback. Hint, hint, Mister Lamar Jackson. He
Right.
uses he uses his ability to extend the play rather than just running and be mobile. And I think with DJ Moore, he's going to come in my opinion, in the zone to be more of a pocket quarterback because now you got a legit number one receiver and you don't have to do much, which is going to help that offense in its entirety with Joe Brady as the head coach there. So I love this for the Buffalo Bills. This is going to make them, in my opinion, a Super Bowl contender just with DJ Moore, considering the fact that he's healthy. And we can talk about that second round pick for Chicago because with the retirement of Drew Dahlman, they may need that pick to draft a center. So this is a very good deal for both sides, to be honest.
Especially when you're hearing that they really high on Tyler Lindenbaum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, what's happening?
What
Shout out.
you
Well, shout out to the minister in here, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to Drew Talk Sports. He just put out a
Mm-hmm.
video on Darnell Mooney. So he give you his thoughts on that. What's happening, Dreddy? Said what's the latest on
What's
Tyler
happening?
Algier? It really hasn't been much right now. I think they just trying to clear some stuff up right now.
Just
So
give
we
it
haven't.
about 3.5 days since this day is almost so. Just three
Yeah.
and a half days. You're pretty much that's when legal tampering will start
Yeah,
around the ninth. Yeah, the ninth.
it's supposed to be the ninth, I think.
So just give it time.
But yeah, like you said, they did need a legit number one. I like I said, Khalil Shakir definitely is a good wide receiver for him. They just needed an opposite of him that was just worth a damn. It just showed, like I said, Keon Coleman, nothing more but what's that motherfucker that Kelvin Benjamin. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing but another Kelvin Benjamin situation. High upside. Just overall, just what the fuck. That's what that was. But there's another trade that happened yesterday that we really didn't get a chance to go over with Mr. Trent McGee last night on the Heavy Hitters Live. Y'all make sure I put it in the community tab on my channel. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and recap the Heavy Hitters Live. Well, interesting enough, we had a wide receiver discussion for the Atlanta Falcons. But Trent McDuffie going to the LA Rams, in which they received the Rams' first round pick, the first round pick that they got from us. And a multitude of other picks. I think they said this is the second time in 3 years that the Kansas City Chiefs have parted ways with their number one corner.
Yeah.
So remember, L'Jarius Sneed was a couple years ago, and then, like you said, trading Trent McDuffie here. Going to the Rams. They want to rebuild that back end. I don't even know what to say about it. Like I said, it's good. It's good for the Rams because, like you said, they get a good corner. Like you said, they have to revamp that. They have to revamp that secondary. But like you said, they got to get some names on that defense as well. Like you said, Matt Stafford is up there. I don't know if they're gonna be able to rely on him much longer. Him throwing his arm in the retirement shit. So they ain't gonna be able to rely on that. What you think about that trade, man?
I mean, I think I think they're doing right. A lot like we're hearing that Patrick Mahomes isn't really happy about it. I mean, I get it because he's the leader, he's the team. It's like, good players, like players are always going to be attached to players. That does not surprise me that players are in their feelings when it comes down to it. But as a business, the way, and I think the players don't really want to. They don't really want to take this in consideration. Is that the quarterback is just making too much money, and by default, wide receivers are going to make too much money, and by default, defensive backs are going to make too much money. So you can't have all three positions making $20-30 million a year. It's just not sustainable for the long term of the organization. It's fine. Like players don't care. I mean, players at the end of the day, they want their money. So they're always going to be on the side of give me my money, bitch. All right. That's obviously to be the standard. But when it comes down to it, this is a winning team. And if you got a consistent pass rush, which they do, they got hella athletes up front and they front seven. They get after it. That's what that organization is about. And with the lack of help in the front five on the offensive line, like I'm not spending no fucking $20 million on no fucking corner when my offensive line need help. Like that's crazy as hell. Patrick Mahomes with torn ACL trying to come back, and you up here paying a cornerback $20-30 million. That's crazy as hell. So from a player standpoint, Trent McDuffie may be upset. The players may be upset, but for organization standpoint, this was the right move. They had no business playing Trent McDuffie at all, and I think they did the right thing because at the end of the day, you can find a cornerback that could be adequate, above average, and still contend, especially when they're healthy. Because we don't know if he's going to be. We don't know if Patrick Mahomes is going to be healthy. So they may need to go out and get another quarterback and somebody that can hold down the fort. So this was the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, man, like 2 out of the 3 years they've kind of done this, Kansas City, which means they pretty much got a lot of confidence in the coaching and development of their secondary and their quarters and stuff like that. What happens when you build a system?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
A system. But it's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna use those 2 first-round picks. Like you said, man, it might be one of those instances where they may get another offensive lineman. Hell, they might be looking for another playmaker on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, they could package those first-round picks and move up and get the best available playmaker, like Jeremiah Love or something like that, because Kansas City's gonna definitely need a running back. John, what's going on, man? Vincent Moore, Southside, what's happening?
What's happening?
Sonya, Smooth C78. Hey, Nathan Floyd, what's going on? Appreciate y'all coming in. But if you to make an estimated guess, I'm asking everybody that's watching right now, with the Kansas City Chiefs with 2 first-round picks, what do you think is the most likely or the possibility on what they do with those picks? I still think they're gonna go with an offensive lineman with one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think they might hit a playmaker with the other one. I think that. What'd you think? What'd you think about that?
I mean, that's what I would do. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they went offensive line with both, to be honest, and one out and got,
cause Jawan false start Taylor, he's gone.
Yeah, they released him. Yeah,
yeah, because they drafted a tackle last year. I think they drafted a tackle last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. False Start ain't there no more. So yeah, it is. So they gotta add somebody else on that offensive line.
Yeah, I would think offensive line, but like I said, like the way Andy Reid, he really doesn't need a first round pick in order to get playmakers.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they even went defensive line again with that pick. Because it did come down to defense win championships. Like the way the league is headed right now, like you got to have pass rushers, elite pass rushers, and we don't know how long they're going to continue to pay Chris Jones. So it's like the Chiefs are really in a good position. You got a good quarterback that can play a good 5 to 6 more years in Patrick Mahomes. They still like whether or not Andy Reid is going to be there, I think Andy is going to eventually at some point call it a career. But
Mhm.
I think the Chiefs are in a very good position. I think they really are in a good position. But that's what happens when you create a system. Okay, you create a system. You can trade away good players because you develop properly. They know what they want to do defensively, and they don't need first round pick. Like dudes like Mike Donna. What's the other edge guy outside of
Um, George Karoflis.
Garoppolo? Yeah, him. Like these guys, they don't use a lot of high picks to get the guys. A
Mhm.
lot of these
Yeah.
guys are
Oh,
developed.
late first round picks, early second round picks.
Panel, he was with us at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Mike Panel was with us. So like they have a system in place where they don't, even with their corners and their DBs, like they have a system in place. And that's
Right.
why they can get away. They can get away with trading guys like that because you have a system in place.
Mhm. Like you said, and you don't have to necessarily have to worry about spending big money on guys if you have a culture system where you're able to develop guys and plug and play them without really losing anything out of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the Atlanta Falcons have not had.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is why it was very, very key for the Falcons to bring in a guy like a Ian Cunningham, because he's a systems guy. He's been around those teams that had those systems of rebuilding and developing and stuff like that, because great players become great assets when you need them.
Mm-hmm.
And and like I said, if you're able to have a consistent rotation of guys that to come in, like I said, you don't have to worry about overpaying for guys. That's where a lot of teams start getting booked up from, is when you start to have to overpay guys because you don't believe in your development system.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Speaking of that, Falcons, uh, well, before we want to get into the Darnell Mooney side, Roy Bowen said it's tough being a Falcons fan here in Kansas City. Hey,
Oh
shout
wow.
out to you. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to you.
Doesn't sound fun.
Hey, at least look, when we get you some of that Kansas City barbecue, you be all right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Food makes
shout,
everything better.
shout out to Rory all the way out to Kansas City, man. Hey, man, like I said, man, y'all, hey, like I said, put in the chat where y'all repping from, man. Where y'all at, man? Like I said,
Yeah.
where y'all at?
Where they at though?
Where they at, dude? He said he been out there since 2013. Okay, nice. Like I said, we like to hear and see Falcon fans from other cities. Hell, we like to see all fans from other teams in here as well, man. Because like I said, man, we try to do this NFL conversation here, and like I said, this is how we get different points of views and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Desmond said ATL, ho.
Nobody ask your ass. We know your ass from damn Atlanta. God damn it! No, we talking about people that ain't from Atlanta.
Hey man,
Hey,
hey, Mike, it's part of the participation. He can say that.
See,
John said,
Kev just save y'all. I ain't care. I'm sorry.
yeah. You be all right. He all right. He all right. John said,
I just want to be mad today,
Lafayette,
y'all.
Louisiana.
I just want to be mad today, y'all. That's all.
ATL, hope. ATL, hope. Ah, man.
See,
Hey,
you done started an ATL whole chant in the chat. What the hell, man?
That ain't the first time I've done that. Actually, I went to a rave party a long time ago. It was a rave party. It was nothing but house music. It was a paint party actually, and I started a ATL whole chant. I had the whole stand talking about ATL ho.
Oh boy.
Good boy Nathan Floyd said Lexington, Georgia.
That's the motherfucking sticks for real. That sounds like
Good God. That Desmond said really from Virginia.
oh yeah, you out there, you up there
Yeah, you up. What's crazy? You right up there near where some of my family at.
okay.
Skate, what's going on? Look key too. What's going on? Say Campbellton, Ben Hill. Yeah, that's old neck of the woods for some of my family. Damn. All right. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. The main event of tonight's show. Vincent said Norcross. Shout out Norcross. Shout out Norcross. Like I said, shout out to Virginia, man. Hey, shout out to everybody though, man. Desmond said he gotta come here and kick it with us next time. Hey man, shoot. Hey, we let you know, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll let you know. S. Coleman said grew up in Columbus, Georgia, but reside in Arizona.
I know some.
By the time I get to Arizona.
Yeah, like I know another motherfucker that used to do this.
Everybody I know, it's like everybody that I know a lot of people that I know moved out to Arizona.
It is. Yeah, everybody moved to Arizona. I don't know what's up with that, but I've seen quite a few people that I know have done that. That is weird. Are you in the military, Cole? Like that's I'm thinking that may be it, but like I know it's a lot of opportunities out there.
It's like that Arizona area, like it definitely is. But I know like 4 people that stayed here that moved to Arizona. Yeah, it's Steph Model TV. Yeah, I'm from LA, but also in Arizona. Hey.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
Like, exactly.
All over.
Yeah. As Cover said, he was in the Army.
Okay, I figured.
It makes sense. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey man. Hey. Appreciate your services, man. Dub Morrison said born in Gainesville, retired in Jacksonville, Florida. Nice. And Roy Boy said, I born in Atlanta, grew up in Jonesboro. Shout out. Hey, man, let's go and get right into this, man. And y'all already know about Darnell Mooney. I know everybody can't wait to hear this shit because the trash can is gone, y'all.
Trash can Mooney gone, y'all. Hell yeah, boy.
So from what we've read about it, is supposed to be I think it said it's supposed to be a $18 million cap hit. But it's supposed to save about 8 to 10 on the cap. What do you think is the reason why this had to happen? Go ahead, Mike. Good take on that.
Well, I mean, all jokes aside, like he's a quality receiver without a doubt. But the thing is with him is that you're not getting the bang for your buck when you bring a guy in to pay, him $18 million. Motherfucker better have better than 30 catches. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. Look, if I pay a $40 holler for a night of fun, Look, she better not buy me no cheeseburger because I ain't asking no goddamn cheeseburger. That's what we talking about with damn Darnell Mooney. Okay, ask him for a good time. It needs to be a cheese.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Yeah,
Cheeseburger Eddie.
that's it. You ask him for a good time. This motherfucker bought you a cheeseburger. I didn't ask for no damn cheeseburger. I asked to have a fun time. So you're not getting your bang. You're not getting the bang for your buck, and that's essentially what it is. You're not putting up enough numbers to be given that much money.
Right. Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all know y'all know how I do. I gotta kind of go overboard with
Overboard like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
We they know this. They know this. And like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all put y'all questions in the chat too, man. Like I said, we'll be doing the Q&A portion of the show at the end too. So y'all make sure y'all leave y'all questions in here, man. But it's just one of those things. Like I said, now the Atlanta Falcons wide receiver room is literally just Drake London and Casey Washington right now. It's like you said, they're at a point right now where they gotta scrap players to save some money and save some future money, man. They looking to have to rebuild this wide receiver core because this wide receiver core was outside of Drake London was absolutely putrid last year. Like I said, I know a lot of people wanted to blame it on the quarterbacks. They wanted to blame it on Michael Penix. But they weren't any better with Kirk Cousins. I think Chris Blair's a free agent too.
Yeah, all of them are free agent.
All of them, yeah. Like I said, it's just Casey Washington and Drake London under contract. They may bring, Drummond is too. All of them.
Everybody, you got restricted free agents, but like even restricted free agents aren't under contract. They're just you just reserve certain rights if they were to sign.
Right.
And that's David Seals. So a lot of guys just have certain tenders on them because they play X amount of snaps. So
what if they could turn David Seals into like a 6th or 7th round pick? If he's restricted, if he's restricted, it's got to be some. It's going to be some compensation that has to come with it.
Yeah.
If they flip that motherfucker for a 7th round pick, boy, you're about to say,
I'll be happy with that. As long as he's just not on our team, I will be happy with that. I'm good.
Hey, but it begs the question. Like I said, it begs the question though: is the loss of Ike Hilliard, the loss of Ike Hilliard looked like it just played a big major role in just the downfall of the wide receiver room, man. Is that what what you think about that?
Say it again, kid.
I said the loss of Ike Hilliard looks like it played just that big of a role as the reason why the fall off of this wide receiver room is just that bad.
I mean, it did, but like more importantly, like it just shows you how stupid, and I mean this, how stupid Raheem is. He's a fucking loser. Okay, that's what he is. He's a fucking loser. He's a dumbass. And there's so many coaches in the league like him. This is why we're seeing the quarterback position in its entirety fail. It's a massive failure. All the top quarterbacks, damn near all the top quarterbacks for the last 5 years have been complete, utter losers. All of them. Damn near all of them. You may have one or two of them that comes out on top. And Sam Darnold is one of those guys. It's disgusting how badly these coaches are. And it's not guys like Ike Hilliard. They just get the blame for it. Ike Hilliard was railroaded, scapegoated out of this organization and blamed for the failures.
I agree. I agree.
And now we see That's not one single. It's two receivers. Okay, think about what I'm saying right now. Two receivers on this team. Okay, that's bad, bro. And that's Drake London and Casey Washington. Every last one of them are gone. They brought back the guy that said it was a problem too, and Kyle Pitts. So you got three guys. The tight ends are free agents. Damn near all of them are free agents.
I think the only one under contract, well, as of right now, is Kyle Pitts and what motherfucker name?
I call him Quentin Tarantino. That what you talking about?
No, he a free agent too.
Yeah, he is. I did see that today. Like even Felipe is a Felipe.
Yeah, like I said, literally all your skill, majority of like 85% of your skill players are free agents right now. Think about that for a second. Almost,
y'all trust him?
Almost 85% of your skill players that was on this roster in 2025, all free agents.
Mm-hmm. All of them. That's bad, yo.
That's some bullshit right there.
That's bad. That's terrible. And that's why you bring in a guy like Kevin Stefanski and Matt Ryan, Alex Van Pelt, and they have a long list of guys offensively. Tommy Reese is another one. Like I like him and what he did. Like Joshua Simon, I don't think he's on the roster.
No. I think he's a future.
He may be on the future. He may be on the
futures, but that's not technically a 53-man roster.
Yeah, it's not a 53. So you got future guys there for sure. But again, that just shows you how terrible Zach Robinson and Raheem was. And interesting enough, today we got some news out of San Francisco that they brought in
Matt Eberflus
to be the assistant head coach of defense. Lord have mercy.
Wait, what? What the hell is that?
Assistant head coach of the defense. So he the assistant head coach. He said, "Nah, I got this shit, but you just watch Raheem, little stupid ass over there, okay?" So that he created a damn position for that.
Wait. What the hell is that? The assistant head coach of the defense?
Yes. They made up a position because of Raheem's stupid ass. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life until he's so stupid they created a position to watch out for him. This is what y'all Negroes, you know what? Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
I didn't know a defense. I didn't know the assistant coach, head coach of the defense. Yeah. I've never heard of that before.
I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life, okay? I ain't never heard that in my life. Until today. That is incredible, y'all.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah, Charlie Water. I don't know why that name escaped me. So pretty much all you got is like if you talk about 53-man contracted players, is like Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Charlie Water, and Casey Washington.
Okay, so this is the 49ers have hired Matt Eberflus as their assistant head coach of defense. Okay. I'm not even making this up. Okay. I'm not even making it. They created that position. I have never heard that in my life. Incredible, y'all. Ain't no y'all got finesse and shit. I ain't get finesse. Look, me and K Styles was like, what the fuck from day one, okay?
Exactly.
A lot of people got
finesse. Yeah, Charlie Water's a free agent. Oh God. Yeah, so Kyle Pitts is only
You see what they did? Like, you see what that motherfucker did? We don't even have receivers because of this motherfucker.
Goddamn. Wow.
We got the crash test dummy and Casey Washington and Drake London, and that's it.
But I think they're gonna. But the thing is, I think they're gonna bring back at least a couple of them. They're gonna bring back at least a couple of them.
I believe so.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, most of the guys that are like restricted free agents and all that other special shit, and like you said, a lot of these guys are like pretty much low tier, low contract type guys. So they'll bring at least. I think they'll bring at least one or two of them back
without question. And I don't think Seals fits what Kevin Stefanski want to do. And one of the things about Kevin Stefanski when he was in Cleveland is that he was kind of upset that he wasn't able to bring in his types of receivers. So I believe he's going to do exactly that. I think they kind of threw Jerry Jeudy on him. I don't think he really wanted him, and I could be wrong about that.
Right.
I've seen, he want his types of receivers. I got to do my homework, so don't quote me on the Jerry Jeudy. But I do know that he wanted certain types of receivers up there, and he wasn't able. Even with the quarterbacks, he wasn't able to bring in the guys that he really wanted. And I think that right there, you look at him when he had success in Cleveland, he was doing it his way. And then the organization got in the way, and they started forcing him to bring in and Deshaun Watson and all these other quarterbacks. Man, they start bringing on every quarterback known to man on this team.
I think they had like 13 quarterbacks in a span of literally in a span of 6 years. They had like 13 quarterbacks take snaps for them.
Mm-hmm.
And most of that stuff came from the fact that quarterbacks got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So there wasn't no stability at that position at all.
And don't even get started on the offensive line. The offensive line was so bad.
Mm-hmm. But the question that I have, okay, as this year is Simon on the reserves deal. Okay, so you still got. All right. Appreciate the fat check. Appreciate the fat check. Like you said, he's still under last year deal. I thought so, but and like I said, Simons is a future deal. So I don't think so. So those three, I don't think they really have a need for tight end anymore. Mm-mm. I think they just have to rebuild that wide receiver world. And so my question comes to you is, do the Atlanta Falcons look for their quote unquote wide receiver 2 in free agency? Or do you think they'll be more comfortable in finding that wide receiver 2 in the draft?
I say in the draft, to be honest, because like I said, you got an established one. And with this offense, especially, you got to keep an eye on what they're going to do with the running back position, because if they end up bringing the running back or re-signing somebody, then sure they're going wide receiver, in my opinion. So in the next week or so, you're going to see where the Falcons are going by who they bring in as receiver or running back.
ATL Dirty Birds, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, go ahead, keep going, Mike. I'm gonna bring up this list of wide receivers in free agency right now. We ain't talking about the big name motherfuckers, because we already know there ain't no way in hell. You keep on. Mike. So is there is there any guys in particular do you think would be the best fit for this Falcon team in 2026?
Say it again, kid. God almighty.
But I'm gonna have to send you the. I'm
No,
about to
man,
send you.
it wasn't my fault this time. Like, my
I'm about to
fuck,
say, do I have to send you questions in Braille, nigga? What the
everybody calling me and
fuck?
knocking on my. Everybody calling me and knocking at the door. I'm like, y'all know every time around the same time. Y'all,
Nah,
it ain't even a secret no more which days they do it, and they still do it.
I was asking. Is there any particular guys do you think would be best suited
I
for this
don't.
Falcon team?
I think again, it's the style of offense. Like everybody is included in this particular offense because it's going to be predicated on the trenches and running the ball. So a lot of these guys, and shut the fuck up with that Alex Pierce shit. Okay, go to fucking hell. We don't need another wide receiver making $5 million a year. Okay,
Yeah,
we
you
don't
bring
need
it.
it. Stop it, y'all. Okay,
Yeah, he's gonna command at least about 17, 18.
17, 18. Look, look. I'm not saying that we're going to totally ignore him, but this is the reason why you got rid of Darnell Mooney for money. Okay.
Right.
That's why we re-signed
Okay. So
Kyle Pitts, because Kyle Pitts is much more. He's a high volume catcher. He's going to give you at least 65 to 80 catches per season, even as a tight end / wide receiver. He's going to get, because he's a high volume guy. So you're not going to bring in another high volume guy, and then you got a high volume wide receiver. I mean, running back in Bijan Robinson, who's going to get you close to 50 catches a year, also. But like, we got to stop looking at all the top receivers and top tight ends and top running backs. We have no need for that right now.
Especially with Allen Pierce with a 47 catch, 1,100 yard season. Yeah, he's gonna get money.
He's gonna get that bread. Okay.
Hold on.
I'm talking about everybody. Like I said, I'm talking about everybody because I've gotten so many questions about Alex Pierce. Like, no, y'all, we got three.
It's very funny that everybody now is like Alex Pierce. When I wanted Alex Pierce back in 2022.
Yeah, everybody look. Everybody saw my honky. Y'all saw my honky playing so well, so now y'all say, "Damn, I think I want me another white." Look, never mind.
One that could actually play. All right. So right now, as far as unrestricted free agents, right now we have Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Deebo Samuel. Let's say Darnell Mooney now, Tutu Atwell, De'Ami Brown, Hollywood Brown, Jawan Jennings, Khalif Raymond, Rashid Shaheed, DeAndre Hopkins, Greg Dortch, Noah Brown, Keenan Allen, Nick Westbrook, Jahad Dotson, Josh Reynolds, Tim Patrick, Zay Jones, Hunter Renfro, Dylan Wallace, Wandale Robinson, John Michie, Braxton Berrios just got released today, Kendrick Bourne, Sterling Shepard, Van Jefferson. I don't think we want to go down that road again.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Like I said, Alec Pierce, Sky Moore, Alameda Zacchaeus. We're not going down that road again. DeAndre Carter, David Moore, Juju Smith-Schuster, Scotty Miller, Jalen Tolbert. I think they'd take a chance out of Jalen Tolbert. Honestly. Dwayne Eskridge, Tyler Lockett. Oh, hell no. Brandon Cook, no. Laquan Treadwell, no. Dante Pettis, no. Marquez Valdez Scantlin, no. Chris Moore, who the hell is that? James Prochy, Tyler Johnson, Devin Duvernay, Cedric Wilson, Gabriel Davis, Lil Jordan Humphrey, CB Fihoko. Yeah. Yeah, now we're going down to David Seals route right now.
Yeah.
No. Romeo Dobbs is an interesting name. I would say Tyquan Thornton, but he He ain't nothing. Well, he's a go route guy. That's about as best you can get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I pretty much named off really just the best rated guys in free agency right now. So the free agency pool, as far as wide receivers, is not that good.
Mm-mm. Got that big ass
well,
Charlie.
I'm gonna say they're roster spot guys, but it's just a lot of guys that you don't know if they're wide receiver two worthy. Corey just said, "Hell, just draft a wide receiver at this point."
Yeah, y'all don't even know these people.
Yeah, and realistically, I could see them kind of going that route.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to get at least two wide receivers out of this offseason. They're going to get at least two. Here, Southside says a lot of 4s and 5s. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of roll guys.
Yeah, but Jalen told like just looking at that list, Jalen Tolbert is a guy to me that I will keep my eye on.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know everybody's pretty much kind of looking at the draft, and I know everybody's looking at Zachariah Branch right now because I know that's like the main popular name. Of course, he went to Georgia, so that's why he's the most popular name that everybody down here is looking for. But it's gonna be interesting, man, because hey, I don't even know where they're gonna go with here.
I don't know where you can go, to be honest.
I don't know. I don't know because, like I said, for you to get a legit number 2 wide receiver in free agency, if you're talking about one of those the upper tier guys in the wide receiver free agency, you're going to spend a penny.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, Ian Cunningham, Matt Ryan, everybody in the front office that made a whole lot of different splashes as far as what they've done with this organization. Just not just from the football aspect, but from the public image aspect, aka damn near all the senior media motherfuckers getting fired.
It's a lot of them.
Exactly. So they trying to clean some up. They trying to clean a lot of the image up all the way around for this team.
It's a lot of bad energy.
A lot of bad
energy around it.
So, all right. So, got a few more minutes here. Got about 7 more minutes. Hey, like I said, y'all got some questions, man. Y'all go ahead and put them in the chat now. And even if we don't get to your said questions, we will be using these in the future shows and stuff.
For sure. We pay attention to y'all comments. So we put up those community tabs. Please trust me, we see them. So don't think because we haven't answered to it, but we will see them and we will use those comments, whether it's good or bad, perceived as good or bad. We use your comment.
Well, Mike, at least you get the question. I don't get shit. They don't care about my opinion on shit. That's fine. They like man, case that we don't give a fuck about your opinion. We just want to ask Mike these questions.
I wish motherfucker would stop asking me so many damn questions.
Nah,
I'm bullshitting. I actually love. I get people all the time hit me up on. I tell people all the time. I get people hit me up on Instagram all the time asking me stuff. Just don't tag me on. Don't tag me too much on on Twitter. Like,
on some bullshit rumors that don't make any sense.
Don't take me no bullshit ass rumor. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
We tagged in a bullshit rumor that said, "Oh yeah, the Falcons are in the play for Kayvon Thibodeau."
Like,
what?
Fuck said that.
and the source is a jelly filled donut. Like, no, man, we ain't doing this shit. Tremaine said, in my opinion, they may need to look at Brazel, Branch, or Kobe Young in the draft.
I wonder why you said Kobe Young and Branch, huh? Well, why would he say that, K-Style?
Is that the UGA connect?
No, I like Branch. I like Branch though. I like Young too. I like
because I know because he's UGA, I know he's gonna go a little bit higher than we anticipate. But I'm gonna be a little biased here. With my tech guys, Eric Rivers is kind of the same thing. He's a little smaller. He may not be as polished as a route runner, but he just be that Taylor. He could be that Taylor Gabriel guy for us. And that's a guy that you may be able to pick up late in like probably like day 3 or something like that.
That's a lot of guys in this draft, especially you got a lot of potential in this draft, especially at receiver. I don't know so much about tight ends, but I know receivers is going to be.
You got a lot. You got quite a few. You got quite a few of them. I know everybody right now is in love with Ken Sadiq. Yeah, I know he the main one.
That John boy right there. Oh damn! I just called him by his nickname, John boy. I didn't realize.
Called him by his handle. That's what you do.
Shout out to John in there, Oregon fan.
I know. Okay, so Drip asked, "What's your opinion on D-Leg getting up out of here?" About damn time.
No, seriously.
About damn time. Because the thing here's where the issue came down with D-Leg. In my opinion, a lot of the negative press that the Falcons was getting, he was the one heading a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
He was heading a lot, like you said, with him being the senior beat writer for the Falcons, which, like you said, just being in that one position for 20 plus years is an accomplishment, and shout out to him for that. But like I said, a lot of the negative tropes that the organization was receiving from the outside public, like you said, he kind of spearheaded quite a few of those. You have to remember, we're still clamoring for Jesse Tuggle to be a Hall of Famer. You remember D-Led is part of that Hall of Fame committee. He doesn't even bring up Jesse Tuggle like that
at all. He don't even talk about he don't talk about Falcons legends at all. None. And we know for a fact, because I've had conversations, with quite a few guys. TJ Barlin, shout out TJ. Who's a Chicago journalist himself and reporter. Like, he told me that Liz has these credentials, and yet still he does nothing about it. I had a long talk to him about that. And like that's what my disdain for D-Led is. You don't even stick up for the city. You don't even stick up for the players.
And it's funny, and like I said, and I kind of expected it. I kind of expected him to either to get fired or let go, however the hell y'all want to play it. I kind of expected it just for the simple fact that this man just went on a whole emotional ass tirade when Raheem Morris got fired.
Yeah.
He literally went on a character assassination tour of the organization because Raheem Morris got fired.
He sure did. That's why I unfollowed him. I muted everything, so I've never seen none of his shit. Because one thing I'm not into, you know, I'm not into constantly badgering the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For my own personal gain. That's why it's like when people, only time you really see me talk about Raheem or David Seals or Stetson Bennett is when I'm asked about them. And I'm going to give you the truth and how I feel. But when you go out of your way like D-Led, because the Falcons didn't draft a bunch of Georgia guys, you want to see, man, the Falcons they don't like the black man in Georgia. That bullshit.
He basically what he did was he placated to the thoughts of the average Falcon fan that he used that to make money.
To make money off of it.
Because he knows majority of the Falcons fans want all Georgia players out of the draft. He knows everybody's enamored with Mike Vick. He knows everybody hates Matt Ryan. He knows all this stuff. He knows this city loves Lamar Jackson.
It's playing everybody against each other. Just so you can constantly keep that bad energy.
Right.
Man, I lost, and one of the biggest things I think. The thing is, when you come talking about just journalism, and this is something that I start, like, this is why we call ourselves the originators. Because I was made fun of. Dunn and I was made fun of for coming over to YouTube and establishing the space, to be honest. I'm going to give myself that credit. I'm going to give Dunn that credit. There was only a handful of people that was over here doing this. We made it okay for Falcon. Y'all know this shit for yourself. It wasn't shit on YouTube for Falcon. We would go on. Look, on time people came over to YouTube to look at some fucking highlights. Hey?
Yeah. I ain't even know. I ain't even know mother was doing content on the Falcon on YouTube. I'll be honest with you on that.
So look, this is Dunn and I started this shit. You had a few people over here, that were doing things, but nobody was doing it the way we was doing it. Nobody had panels. Nobody talked about the Falcons in depth like we did. Nobody.
Oh no, I think we was the original panel show of the whole entire space.
Yes, the entire space. We created all of that. We created all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say this. It's like things change. As a creator of all, you gotta learn to adapt to what's in. I don't fucking I don't deal with TikTok. Like my first inclination with TikTok, that shit was like, fuck that shit. That was my first inclination with TikTok. And it's still kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of like that. But like that's where people and if you want to resonate and if you want to still make money and make a living, that's what you got. You got to learn to adjust. And D-Led didn't want to adjust. He wanted to be that same angry ass 70, 80-year-old motherfucker that's complaining about, man, back in my day, we used to write 15 articles a day. Like, nobody want to do that bullshit no more. Ain't nobody sitting down reading no long-ass article like that no more. So you got to learn to adjust.
You gotta learn, like you said, you gotta learn how to use. Like I said, we at a point in age right now where a lot of people want their new. It's kind of like people adapting from reading books to listening to audiobooks.
Audiobooks, yep.
People want to hear it. Like you said, you like you go write an article, but the intent of the article. The intent of the article cannot be felt by the average person because it's just words on a paper. Like I said, people want to hear it so they can hear the intent. And unfortunately, like I said, and remember when. I want y'all to go back and remember when Matt Ryan was introduced as the president of football for the Atlanta Falcons. What was one of the first things we said where we looked at those damn interviews? the mood in the media has changed.
Yep.
Them niggas look nervous as hell.
They look nervous as hell. A lot of those guys in the media look nervous. And look, I honestly, God, I'm not trying to take shots at them. But again, the temperature has changed. People consume content differently. People want honesty. People want it real, whether we like it or not. That's what they wanted.
Folks want to hear. Folks like unfiltered.
That's what they want.
Like I said, that cookie cutter Brian Gumble bullshit that everybody keep trying to thinking that's what it is. It's not what it is.
It's not.
Like I said, I'm not saying you got an audience for that, but you gotta know how to be diverse. You gotta know how to be diversified with it. You got to be able to be unfiltered and professional.
Yes. Even if you don't do it, you got to have somebody in there that specializes in that type of like what Shannon Sharp does. A lot of times, like he's not, unfiltered with a lot of things that he say and how he said it. But he'll bring somebody in like a Cat Williams and he'll do it. So you have to give people those aspects of entertainment. That's essentially what it is. So a lot of times, like the things that I say, I tell y'all, I tell motherfuckers all the time. Half the time, I just be playing with y'all. You know how Eminem said this? Sometimes I just say shit just because I'm gonna make y'all mad. Half the time, I'm saying shit just because I know you're gonna get pissed off. Right. I do it on purpose. I will tell you I do it on purpose.
Right.
That's what people want. They want it. They want real. They want it real. Okay. They want it honest. They want to feel like this person is exhibiting all types of feelings, anger, all the time, all the emotions that come up. That's what they want.
True.
What's going on? What's going on? I'm just here so I won't get fined, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all do.
Hey man, shoot, hell, we about to get up out of here in a few minutes anyway. But I'll get your thoughts on this plethora of news that's been going on. Like I said, I know you heard about Darnell Mooney, man.
I mean,
what's your quick thought on that?
Right? Ain't that what we? I mean, we kind of expected that. What I said something wrong?
No, that's the I told you so.
That's my hot single. That's my hot single, y'all. I told you.
I told you so.
Well, I mean, but did Mike have to tell y'all? Yeah. Listen, I swear, I just got here when Kate Styles brought me on. I don't know what y'all done talked about up until this point. But when I looked down and I saw he was released, I said, okay, that's what was going to happen anyway. And guess what? Mike and Kerry would tell y'all, I was team Darnell Mooney. I felt like we should have kept him. Didn't I say that the other day?
You did.
Yep.
But I came to the realization of we may lose him, so I went on to the next best thing. Let's get ready for the draft.
Yep.
I know it's a possibility, a strong possibility. I may lose my favorite. Who is my favorite player on the team?
Tyler.
I came to a realization that we may lose him. Because I mean, that's kind of what is leaning toward. So, people are up in arms about Darnell being released. I'm trying to figure out why, because it's a move that was inevitable. I think it was, or maybe I've seen something different as a Falcons fan. I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry.
I'm a fan of Darnell, but I always tell it. Even my wrestling takes. People get so sick of my wrestling takes because I see it from a different aspect. It's because like certain guys have certain roles. And if he's not filling that specific role, then he's no longer, useful. Okay? That's as simple as that. Darnell Mooney was brought in to be a guy when you can't, when Kyle Pitts ain't cooking, when Drake ain't cooking, we need Darnell Mooney to step up. He didn't do that. That's why you paid him $18 million to be that. So he didn't fulfill his obligation as that guy. It's like, all right, we expect Tyler Algier to be the Thunder. Okay, we don't expect him to be the Lightning part. Okay, if you expect Tyler to be the Lightning part, you fucking crazy. And if he ain't thundering, guess what? He fucking useless. So that's what Darnell Mooney. Not saying that he's not a capable wide receiver, because he is a capable wide receiver, but he was useless for the role that we brought him in. Completely useless. 32 catches for a guy you paying $18 million to. Come on, y'all. No, absolutely.
The problem was with Darnell Mooney is once they started using Kyle Pitts as an actual tight end instead of a deep threat, his production started going down. See, the thing about it is Kyle Pitts opened up a lot of stuff deep for guys like a Darnell Mooney, because that takes a lot of that pressure away from them. It takes them safeties away from them. See, the thing is with Kyle Pitts has been a lot more closer to the line of scrimmage this past season than he was the year before.
The space wasn't there.
The space wasn't there anymore. And Darnell Mooney couldn't cook like that.
And that's what Warren been telling people for a long time about Kyle Pitts. Warren been telling y'all, like Warren said that he's the space guy.
I kind of said that too. I'm like, why y'all think Drake got 100 goddamn catches, caught 100 balls last year? Drake caught 100 balls because Kyle was taking that goddamn safety away. And the average corner can't guard Drake 1-on-1. Even though he's not a big take the top off the defense type of guy, his physicality, and when he doesn't have the drops, because there's so often he will get the drops, but that happens in pass catching. Well, his physicality, his supreme route running, he gonna catch 100 balls with somebody guarding him 1-on-1. But when you got a guy like Kyle Pitts, a hybrid type guy, unicorn, whatever you want to call him, he got a guy 6'4", 6'5", run like a wide receiver, but built like a goddamn tight end. And he the light bulb finally came on for him this year. Now people will say the light bulb came on for Kyle his rookie year. He had Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And see, people, if you really want to understand what Matthew Thomas Ryan brought as a quarterback, all you got to do is just see a guy like Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts would probably be out of the league if it wasn't for. We probably would have gave up on him a little sooner if it wasn't for that incredible rookie campaign that he had when he had Matt Ryan. So, but getting back to the original, because I don't want to get too far off the topic, Kyle Pitts played a major part in opening up a lot of shit for his fellow receivers. And now this year, if it's one positive that came out of the offense that we was running, because everybody had some type of issue of the offense that we was running. Y'all already know how I am on that. I leave them thoughts on that. I think some of that shit just fake outrage. But nevertheless, a lot of that shit, there was a lot of complaints that was legitimate complaints about the offense. But one of the good things about that offense is they unleashed Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so Kyle helped out Darnell a lot. I kind of like Darnell. I liked his ability to take the top off defense, but I didn't have enough. Darnell didn't give me enough feel good moments.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, as a fan, you still gotta have feel good moments. I ain't saying it's the end all be all on the feel good moment shit.
Right.
he didn't do that. He didn't do that enough. So even though I like Darnell Mooney as a receiver, he ain't gave me nothing to fight with, bro. I mean, bro, I had something to fight with on your last year because you was 7 yards away from 1,000. But then you go back and you look at the aforementioned Kyle Pitts. He was 7 yards from 1,000. Drake got 1,000, and Kyle's numbers was right at 700. Well, this year Kyle's numbers were close to 1,000. I don't know if he got over 1,000, but
No,
I'm pretty
he was like about 40 yards away.
okay. So them extra 200 plus yards he took that he got was due to, of course, Drake being hurt played a part, but Darnell, this is what we needed. Darnell, if Darnell give us that same season he gave us the year before, he probably not cut today.
And we probably in the playoffs. We probably in the playoffs if he showed up.
Right. Yeah. And that's where the conversation is right there. Is if when given the opportunity to step up and be that next guy up when Drake London went down and you disappeared, are you even worth the money that they paying for you? And like you said, that's essentially why he ended up getting cut. Because when called upon, when they need you, you will know where to be found.
We have a system, Kill, here where my job is really to prepare everybody to be the host. That's my job. And a lot of times, even believe me, they fight me all the fucking time. Believe me, they fight me all the time. Because it becomes a like, I want you. It's almost like, all right, you're trying to control how I talk. Like no, me, Kev, he may be unavailable. Dunn might be unavailable for whatever reason. Warren may be unavailable. Somebody's gonna be unavailable. So when somebody's unavailable, somebody got to step up to be that man. It's the hierarchy. It's just like being in the military. That's why you got ranks. Everybody got to, at some point in time, when that guy goes down, you got to be able to step up and be that leader.
Exactly.
So that's what we train. That's what you train people to be, the leader. When one guy go down, it can step in and say, "All right, this is how we gonna do it. We're gonna flow like this, and we're gonna make the necessary changes." So that's why when you pay a guy like Darnell Mooney, and you need him, like Truth was just saying, that was your time to step up. Drake was hurt. That was your time to shine. That was your time to shine, and you failed miserably. Injuries don't matter, because I've seen guys out there with half a leg, and Jason Witten, that motherfucker couldn't run. Look, he couldn't run faster than an offensive lineman, and this motherfucker still kept catching passes. Have y'all seen Jason Witten in his last 5 years or so? That dude he couldn't run worth a shit, but he was always open. You got to be able to step up when your time is there.
Exactly. And for hold on, where was that question at? Hold on, where's that question? So Dre Murphy asked the question, what do you think it would cost to bring back D Alford?
He'll be back.
It ain't gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be too expensive. It'll probably be kind of like a little bit more than what Mike Hughes got. A couple years, probably about 23, 24, maybe.
Yeah, he'll get about $4 million, about $12 million, $10 to $12 million guaranteed for a 3-year, 18 million somewhere in there, because he's a guy that can play all three positions, inside and outside corners, so he can do all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Like I said, they could surprise the fuck out of me and give him somebody snatch his ass up with a bigger deal. But
I hope not.
But like you said, 3 years, probably like 22 to 24.
Like
I said, 12 guaranteed, maybe. Like I said, slot corners don't really get paid that much anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when Russell Gage and Tajay Sharp ran into each other versus the Patriots. Oh God, no, yeah,
I really know that.
nah, that was embarrassing. You did that shit on a Thursday night football game. You did that shit.
I want to ask you a question, Kid.
Go ahead.
Because like I look, actually I'm a quarterback guy. I think everybody kind of understand what I'm gonna say.
Right.
But when it comes down, like I've seen this and I've said it before. If the Falcons were to bring in Kyler Murray, what would that accomplish? Like, what would be the reason why the Falcons would bring him in?
9 times out of 10, the reason you'll bring Kyler Murray in is just for the name itself. The thing about it is Kyler Murray would make sense if Zach Robinson was still here. Because a lot of people, the one thing that you have to remember with Kyler Murray, like Kyler Murray is more comfortable in a system where it's an air raid wide open offense. Like you said, you haven't really seen that many opportunities. We talk about Michael Penix and not really seeing a lot of opportunities under center and a more ball control offense like this. You're essentially bringing in another guy that's just like that, but he's smaller
and playing in a system too. Because Kevin Stefanski, his offense is more pretty. He's under center a lot, and that's something that Kyler Murray doesn't play a lot under center.
Yeah. Like I said, you got to think about majority of these quarterbacks in the NFL right now don't really play under center like that. But like you said, the thing is with Kyler Murray is also a guy that's known to miss some games in a season too.
That's why I was asking you. Mm-hmm.
So it would it be like I don't know, like Kyler is like I'm so iffy on that, and me personally, I'm not taking a chance on that. And like I said, if I'm still believing in Michael Penix, I'm not bringing in a Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not doing that because either.
See, the thing is, if you bring in the Kyler Murray, you got to get rid of Michael Penix.
Yep. I guess it's unproductive to be honest. If you're gonna bring Kyler Murray in and then you cut Kirk Cousins, you should have just kept Kirk if you was gonna do that. But being that he was making so much money, so much money, I don't think Kyler Murray's not going to ask for a pretty big contract. I think he's going to ask for that.
Well, yeah, because the thing about it, because I think from what they said was, he may be available on the vet minimum, but he's not going to play on no vet minimum for 1 year. He's going to want his bread.
Yeah.
Like you said, if this is just my opinion on this. If the Falcons bring in a Kyler Murray, prepare to look for another quarterback in 2027. Regardless on if Michael Penix plays all year or not. If you bring in a Kyler Murray, prepare for another quarterback in 2027.
Because we don't, like I said, it all depends on what they do in free agency. That's where it all. If they bring in a bunch of receivers that we know that they're really planning for Mike Penix, we know that.
Right.
But being that not only do they have Kevin Stefanski's offense, but Stefanski brought in Reese too, who knows how to spread the ball out. He knows how to spread the ball out. So they have balance in that regard. As far as the system and scheme is concerned, he's familiar with having a quarterback that can move out of the pocket. I think we all know the guy that was at Alabama. Kid, who was that guy? Was at Alabama that he coached?
Joe Milton.
Joe Milton. So he had Milton looking pretty decent. So the thing is, we know that he can do that, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be a mixture. But the Atlanta Falcons are going to be physical. That's what the Falcons want to be.
Yeah.
But I don't see how Kyler Murray, if the Falcons will bring him in, how he's going to fit in with this team, especially his strengths are really just being in the gun. Like, he's barely 6 feet. I think he's like 5'10".
5'9".
5'9".
5'9".
5'9".
Well, 5'10" in cleats, but
yeah. So I don't know how he's going to be able to fit in Kevin Stefanski's offense being under center, because Kevin Stefanski wants his quarterbacks to be able to be under center. Okay.
Right.
Because that's what happens when you play in that 2-3 tight end set. Your quarterback is going to be under center.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to Terry Lloyd for the 5. For the 5. Say, can we just develop a quarterback for more than 18 months?
I mean, I
think so.
I think we can, but if we get these reporters that every time they don't like something about a quarterback don't start running, you writing articles on Twitter and putting that shit out and asking every question, man, what happened? You gonna get another mobile quarterback? Mark Zeno and D. Les of the world. That's all they writing about is mobile quarterbacks instead of just writing for what it is. Right for the team. We don't need your ideas, okay? We didn't pay you. We're not paying you to write articles about the shit that you want to hear. We want you to report on the team.
Mm-hmm.
We got guys like D. Led that go out their way saying, no, I want this guy, and I want that guy, and I want this guy. Like Buck Bellew said some stupid ass shit on air talking about the Falcons need to go get Stitz the Jet. All right, stick the jet. I'm like, my thing is, they already got that.
Who called us Stick the Jet?
Buck Bellew. He said teams in the league should be calling the Rams for Stetson Bennett, but nobody's calling him.
No. What I was asking was who originally gave him the name Stick the Jet.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you. I heard that dumb shit. That and Stet Quabius. I heard that dumb shit. That's something that you say all the time, though. You say it all the time. And especially in this group, that's all you say.
Yeah, Stet the Jet. That's what we know. That's what we know you for. Saying no doubt.
You say it, but I've heard people say that shit all the time. But I don't think
I mostly heard Stet Quabius. That's the main one I hear.
That's the main one. But yeah, that's the one that you use all the time.
I don't know where the Quavius comes from, but
I saw an article today, and George Foster said this shit, and I almost lost my lunch when I saw it. That motherfucker said he's the best quarterback in Georgia history.
Who?
George Foster said Stetson Bennett is the greatest quarterback in Georgia history. He had Stetson Bennett ranked over Matthew Stafford. I was baffled.
I get into that type of argument in other sports about other players. When motherfuckers tell me, hey, if you disagree with me, that's fine. But when somebody dismiss Karl Malone as not even being a top 20 player
Come on, man. Yeah, true. That's the shit. That's the shit right there.
When somebody dismissed Karl Malone and his teammate as top 20 players, all because they didn't win a ring.
Mm-hmm.
I love Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan ain't better than Karl Malone. And fuck you and your mama. Fuck you and your mama if you disagree. Excuse me, y'all.
I don't think he's better than Charles Barkley. That's just I don't think he's better than Barkley or Malone. That's just me.
But I mean, Tim Duncan, and I was a fan of Tim Duncan because y'all already know how I am. When I see a person consistently getting hated on, I gravitated to Tim Duncan because a lot of people was calling him soft because he wasn't walking around here acting like ugly ass Draymond Green. Always goddamn frowning and hollering and shit. That is one of the most.
Yeah, you talk about somebody that's full of himself, boy. That motherfucker is full of himself.
I don't know what that motherfucker. He on.
When I hear motherfucker tell me he's better than Rodman, that's when I know mental health is really a disease, bro. When I hear certain shit, but Stetson Bennett is not better than Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he has the hardware, and yes, I'm a big fan of Stat the Jet. Might have hung up on me about 41 times. Talking about Stetson Bennett, but he's not better than Matthew Stafford. He's not better than David Green. He's not better than Aaron Murray.
Green, man, they forget about DG. Boy,
He's not better than Eric Zaire. He's not better than DJ Shockley.
Come on, man.
He's not better than them guys. You put any of them guys in his situation, and they got back-to-back natties.
How did people diss? Like how did they diss DJ Shockley like that? That shit that baffles me, bro.
Now, in fairness to Stetson, I also think Stetson gets a little too. I think some of the hate that he get is over the top. I think it's over the top. Some of the hate he get, people, sometimes folks just completely dismiss what he helped. The help that he brought to that team. Yeah, we know that team was a juggernaut.
He needed. Stetson was the leader that team needed.
Listen, Stetson did what we ask a lot of quarterbacks to do. He didn't fuck it up.
Yep.
That's it. He didn't fuck it up. And the abilities that he he used them to his advantage. Stead a little mobile. You're a little mobile. Stead took a couple of them to the house. I'm wishing them the best. But I don't know about I don't think coming here will be a good idea for the same reason why somebody who I love dearly might not be a good idea.
Go say it.
Might not be a good idea for Elmo to come here.
Elmo, aka Mr. Malik Willis, y'all.
And man, the sentimental side of me says go get Elmo, but I already know how y'all will treat him, and I'm gonna tell you now, y'all gonna see a real fucked up side of me.
Yeah.
Y'all think y'all done seen the y'all ain't seen the fucked up side of me. You go to hell 10 times, Terry Lloyd. You bathe in gasoline and go to hell, Terry Lloyd. And by the way, when it comes to Georgia football, that's my OG, Terry Lloyd.
Yeah, T. Lloyd. T. Lloyd.
If T. Lloyd disagree about something when it comes to Georgia football, whether I agree with him or not, I'm gonna respect it.
Right.
But right now he can take a Learjet to hell.
Look, now, I done seen, man, True turn into 08 Jeff Hardy before, man. Y'all don't want that, bro. That's what he said. That's the other side.
Listen, man. I seen something earlier today, y'all, and you know what? Maybe I did. Maybe I needed some more sleep. I just put the clothes on my head and went to sleep. What I saw earlier today. When I saw a motherfucker put that how devastating this rain game gonna be, and they had a picture of Kyler Murray, that shit drove me fucking nuts. Boy, when I see that type shit, man, See, I loses it. See, that's when my mental health come in. That's when my ticker gets off when I see see Mike and Kev, they get on me a lot, y'all, because they trying to uh, 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 give me therapy because I need therapy when I see dumb shit or when I hear dumb shit repeated a lot. I kind of take it out on them, and it ain't fair to them. Like I snapped on Kev and Mike so bad about shit, and, and Kev like, wait a minute, motherfucker, I, I'm I quit arguing with, start back arguing with Hawks fans, and stop arguing with Trey Young fans. I'm not a Trey Young fan, but I just get mental health kicks in when I hear dumb shit, completely ridiculously dumb shit.
You're not lying at all.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
I fucking lose it. I fucking lose it. Me and Mike, we fall out about 5 times a month.
And I gotta play it. I gotta fix the shit.
And Kev got to go and repair our relationship at least 5 times a month because Mike's stubborn as fuck. I'm stubborn as fuck, and ain't neither one of us gonna back down on our thoughts or our opinions. And but if there's one thing Mike and I have in common is that when we hear dumb shit, we lose it.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, look,
we come together on that.
Hey man, it's just a lot of testosterone in this group, man.
That's how y'all know Mad Mike. That's how y'all got introduced to Mad Mike. He heard something dumb and he fucking lost it. And now we have the character Mad Mike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. I mean, hey man, if they go get Kyler Murray, okay, so be it. Hey, welcome to that. Hey, I'm like this. Welcome to Atlanta. Go ahead and do your job. That's it. Now I don't know what type of salary he's going to command, but if it's my guess, it's somewhere north of 25.
Yeah.
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 And now if I'm going north of 25, if you're willing to go north of 25, then I go on my Rolodex and I text Malik and tell him bring your ass home. If you're going if we're gonna give Kyle north of 25, at least no. And I'm not saying Malik is Kyler Murray. No. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. I may want to flip that and say I ain't gonna say Kyler Murray is Malik. The way Malik played, and it's a sample size of what Malik did. Yeah, I know he ain't got that many starts, but it took him to get unlocked in Green Bay up under, of course, Matt LaFleur.
Mm-hmm.
Matt LaFleur that unlocked a few guys that he haven't been given credit for unlocking. One guy that he got, I ain't gonna say unlock. I ain't gonna hold on. Let me walk that back. He didn't unlock Matt, but he's the common denominator between Matt and Malik Willis. Matt and Malik. If you look at how night and day Malik looked from playing in Tennessee, I don't know if that was on Vrabel or the front office or when I heard them. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
I know what
Go
you're
ahead.
talking about, man.
Y'all go
Like
ahead.
Tennessee, Vrabel, he didn't have that when
I have
Arthur
to.
Smith. When
Y'all,
Arthur Smith
I'm
left,
good on that, y'all.
yeah. When Arthur Smith
I'm
left
good on that.
Tennessee,
Hey, whoever we bring in, I'm good with because I was about to go down,
yeah. Well, I was just saying, but
and I ain't
whoever,
want to take the show left.
whenever, what you call left Tennessee, Arthur Smith left Tennessee
I ain't want to take the
to
show
become
left
our coach.
because I ain't want to get too far off topic.
True, can you hear me?
No, I don't think he can.
Yeah, True can't hear me, man. Like, but yeah, when Arthur Smith left Tennessee, yeah, they offensive coordinator, yeah, that quarterback situation, the quarterback room was not good at all. But also, he just didn't get the best out of the quarterbacks that he had there. So yeah, that also cost Vrabel's job.
right. And like you said, even like if it's And Don, I'm gonna ask you this. I'll ask you this question. So let's just say we're in the weird case scenario that a guy like Kyler Murray or a guy like Malik Willis is the guy that they may be targeting in free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? Because my thought process is, if you go for either one of these two, you're going to have to trade Michael Penix. How do you feel about that talking point?
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I don't
I
even want
wouldn't
to
go
talk
there.
about that, man, because
I wouldn't go there,
I
man.
don't look, man. That's like more. That's like a Madden question. Like somebody want to do something on a Madden game. I'm not ready for that right now, man. If it happens, it happens. Like then we'll have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't want to talk about that.
All right, so we go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, damn, I know that late. We're gonna wrap it up. Hey man, let y'all go ahead and get y'all final takes in, man. And we get up on out of here.
Did y'all lose me?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't think you could hear done. So you just
Oh,
go ahead and say your take.
I'm sorry. I can't hear Don because I
All
was
right,
talking.
that's what it was. Go ahead and get your last take.
No, I don't think. I don't know what Don said. I don't think we should go that route because the dipshits that we had with the prior regime, and I gotta add Terry into that because even though I kind of felt like Terry kind of got a bad rap, but Terry, you lost your job when you didn't check Raheem. That's where you lost your job at. If you had to, if you had to check Raheem, if Terry Fontenot put his foot on Raheem's neck, dare I say, they may both still be here. But
Yeah.
there's a good chance he's still here.
Mm-hmm.
But look, man, they don't want to. They don't want to spend high draft capital on this boy. So now we got to ride. Now, bro, we got to ride this shit out now, bro. Hey, we got to ride him until literally the wheels fall off. Like he come out and say, man, hey, I'm done. I can't do it. We got to almost. You can't just throw it away. That's just my opinion. So I wouldn't. I don't think I don't think that would be a good idea to trade him. But if he come out, if he is ready by the beginning of the season, and he come out and he lays an egg, and in him laying an egg, it ain't his performance is being hindered because we know he ain't quite healed. Because what I'm afraid of right now, I want to know if anybody else feel this way. I'm afraid, bro, that they're gonna try to speed rush bro back. They're gonna try to speed rush him back, bro, and that's not gonna be good.
I don't think so. Matt. Like my thing is, I trust Matt. Matt is a quarterback. He's been down that road. I don't think, because the thing is, when you got a guy that understands the quarterback position, he's like that's what I like most about the things that Matt Ryan is doing right now, is that he's thinking like a quarterback, and he's focusing on the trenches. He's focused on getting back to physical football. And that's what Penix needs. He doesn't need to be stepping back 40, 50 times and throwing the ball. That's what got him in the position to begin with, because we were throwing the ball too much. We wasn't utilizing Tyler. We wasn't utilizing Bijan the way that we should have. We wanted to throw the ball 40 times. Like a lot of times during the game, it'd be in the first half. Mike don't throw the ball 20 to 25 times in the first half. And then they get in the second half, now they want to run the ball. So it's things like that that Matt Ryan is not going to allow. Now, do we all have that? Do we kind of worry about that? Of course. So I think we all worry about Mike being rushed back, but I don't think the Falcons, because once you had to pay, because the Falcons still owe Kirk about $20-30 million. Okay, they still owe him. So once you done paid the motherfucker that essentially screwed you, you're not trying to pay. You're not trying to pay somebody else, because what's gonna happen is next year they're gonna be right back in the same boat if they rush them back.
And then you still got to pay other guys like Kyle Pitts and
right. So I don't think
Drake. So it's like I don't think that's smart bringing in another quarterback. Like you go, if you get somebody, and this is the thing, we're don't let these guys like Kyler Murray and Malik Willis cloud the vision of what we need for this team. Like bringing in those guys are going to put us back at square one. It's going to put us 2 years back again. It's going to put us back to 2024. Like, let's see if Penix can't go week one. Okay, cool. You can get you a Jarrett Stidham or somebody like that. You know, in free agency, and be fine playing behind Penix when he gets back.
And I'm gonna keep throwing this out there. I know not everybody receptive to it. I mean, but hell, I mean the boy been in the system 3-4 years. Hey, I mean, I ain't opposed to giving Easton Stick a shot. I mean, I'm sure he could do more than just hand the ball off to Bijan and Tyler if Tyler's still here.
But you got other guys like Tyson, you know, up there. I ain't even gonna try to say his last name. Up there, Chicago.
Tyson Baggett.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm speaking more along the lines of what it may cost. You know.
Now we need a center. Like we need a middle linebacker. We talked about a receiver last night. You know, somebody to complement Kyle Pitts and Drake London. Like there's a lot of things we need, and there's just having a quarterback that didn't cut it with the team that they was on. You know, is how you think that's gonna turn out for us?
Yeah.
You know,
what's going on, Pete? What's going on?
Yeah, I think we're at a point right now where they're at a crossroads between not trying to overcompensate in free agency and building through the draft. And like you said, the thing about it is what we've seen the last couple of years is them being hell bent in free agency more so than the draft.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, I only said that because of what you just said about
Right.
overcompensating. You know, like Easter Stick ain't gonna cost a shit, and if we put everything in order around him, make sure the O-line ain't got no cracks in it or no major leaks in it. Um, um, and I guess somewhere in the draft we found a competent. We don't have a number 2 receiver, guys.
That's
yeah,
it.
we talked about that last night. We talked about
Yeah,
Elijah Surratt last night,
yeah.
Indiana.
So, I mean, that's what I'm not. Look. I don't know Eastern Stick like I know Malik and nothing like that. It ain't like I done hung out with his mom and daddy, but he been with the organization, being a clipboard guy for the last 3-4 years. I mean, I think it's only fair to give him a shot.
Right.
That's just me now. I think it's only fair to give him a shot. If he don't, if you don't cut it, you just leave him at the goddamn clipboard holder. But if we know we bringing Penix back, if we don't plan on moving on from Penix, we can't go out there and drop high dollar. That's what they're bitching about now with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only difference is we dropped the dollar on Kirk Cousins, and then 4 weeks later, uh, drafting Penix, which was
dumb. And now they want to do something like, okay, get rid of Penix, bring in Kyler Murray. Okay, this doesn't work out the first year, so we going into the 2027 draft, drafting the quarterback in the first round again.
basically
Like,
you want to get rid of a guy who got the same issues as the guy that we get rid of.
yeah, you just watch this repeat. Like you doing the same shit over and over again. It's the
Yeah, I
same.
mean, you get rid of a guy for a guy that got the same issues. I mean, ain't they Kyler Murray? Hasn't he had multiple ACL tears or something like? Oh, wait. What happened with Kyler Murray?
He's had a couple of injuries. ACL is one of them.
Did he tear his Achilles as well?
I
I
think
think so.
he had
I
a
think
broken
so.
foot or something like that. I don't
That's a
think
double. Well, that's a double whammy for a quarterback.
I'm gonna be honest with the truth. I think Kyler Murray should just quit football altogether and go to
And,
play baseball. He was a
I don't
baseball
think
player.
that dude want to be a gamer. To be honest, like that's what his passion is. Not being funny either. That Kyler Murray is a gamer. I think he should just quit football and be a gamer, or just do what he love to do. But
oh
that's
no,
what
he quit. If he
that's
quit football,
what
he quit football. He is automatically obligated to the
MLB.
Anaheim, to them Anaheim Angels.
Yep.
yeah.
He obligated to them. They still got his right. Either the Angels or the A's. One of them two.
Yeah,
California
I
team.
think it's the A's. If I'm
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. One of them got. It start with A. Shit. But um, he he's a pretty solid baseball player too. Pretty solid baseball player. So look, man. I mean, if I were him to preserve his body, I mean, shoot, I wouldn't criticize him if he quit football and flipped the baseball.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best thing for him, honestly.
Yeah, he can preserve his body a little bit better
Go
playing
be
baseball. I'm
go
not.
you can go be a relief pitcher. Like
No. Dude is he Michael Harris. That's what he is.
I thought he was a pitcher in high school.
They all pitched in high school. Mike pitched in high school. Shoot, they all pitched in high school. Tomato said the Cowboys are outfielder. Let me see. I could be wrong. Yeah, but I think he's an outfielder. Whoa. What position did Kyler Murray play in baseball? You see what I'm doing, y'all?
Doing research.
Researching.
You know, I, it ain't rocket science.
Yeah, I'm about to do that too.
I mean, if you faster than me, go ahead.
Uh,
He played center field and occasional outfield position. Yeah.
oh, he's an outfielder. Okay, I thought you.
Uh huh. A right-handed hitter, first round pick by the Oakland A's in 2018. This it's around now when them guys start really. He ain't too late. He ain't too late. Shit. He what? He ain't what 26 years old.
Yeah, about 27. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he would have cone you though. He with that class.
Okay.
Yeah, he would have cone you though. Acuna, rookie year was 2018. But Acuna came straight out, Jack. It wasn't no minor league with him. I think he had a couple
A
of
couple of
minor
games.
league at bats.
Yeah, he had a couple of games.
Well, um, well, I'm about to say we about to go ahead and get up on out of here. It is about 10 o'clock now. Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna be coming back later this
Uh,
week.
jump over to Truth TV about 10:30. I'm gonna give y'all a little medicine. I ain't gave y'all a little medicine in a while. I'm gonna give y'all a little medicine. and I'm only gonna put, and it's only gonna be on my channel. So,
Okay.
Mike, Dunn, and Kev, I think y'all understand the assignment on my medicine.
Yeah, we
Hey.
do.
Hey man, go ahead and do it, man. So that's OG Truth TV. Make sure y'all tune in to OG Truth TV. He said he got some medicine for y'all, so y'all better be prepared for that. So till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
No, I am not. I am not undressing. Okay.
No, we're not talking about that. Who said that shit?
He thought you was insinuating that.
No, he said I got some medicine for y'all. We already know he about to cuss a motherfucker out.
No, I'm just let people in the chat know I'm not undressing.
They said they don't want you hulking up on their asses again.
You're right.
Hey man, like I said, we Dre asked, do we know Coach Chain doing a Friday night whistle?
Well, no, coach got some obligations that he been dealing with, but he gonna try to get. Like I said, if he doesn't do it on Friday, definitely do it Saturday. That's for
Man,
sure.
y'all listen, man. Y'all know Coach the goddamn head union rep. He goddamn he a Masonic Lodge
Man, coach got many titles, right?
yeah, he the head. Like I said, he the head union steward. You know, you look up Coach. You look up Coach gonna be up there running for goddamn city
Mayor,
council or something.
city council rep.
Yeah, he gonna be up there running for goddamn city council, but he gonna be still doing the bird feed on Saturday. He gonna still be doing the bird feed on Saturday. Now.
Do it in city council the rest of the week.
That's right.
Hey man,
That's right.
like you said, man, till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get up out of here.
Hey, you know what? As I said, that ain't nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. One of my travel baseball players is dead set on playing in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I almost lost my shit.
Yes. I gotta go meet that.
Son has been.
Crunches draws. That's what that was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like oh god.
Look. Tell them to go. Tell them to go and tell them to stay. Because those who stay, they become champions.
His dad said, his fucking room is blue and gold.
It's made
We Georgia fans around here.
It's
I mean,
blue. It's not blue
hey,
and gold. It's maize and blue. But anyway.
Listen, man.
Shut up, man. Damn.
Y'all gonna get colors.
As long as he getting a good education, and as long as he ain't hanging out with Sharon, right, everything.
Hey, look, he gone, and Michigan is like the top 20 schools in America right now, man. So he gonna be straight.
Tremaine Edwards released, y'all, just so you know. Man, that's it. Edwards.
I seen a couple people getting released. Who's the guy with the Giants that got released?
Cole. Dirty.
Ikeduko, whatever his name is.
Kirky.
Yeah.
You talking about the linebacker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. One more thing. Yeah, as you already heard, Cam Jordan is going to be a free agent too. So we forgot to throw that in there, but we'll say that for another time.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Yeah.
We give y'all the rest of y'all. Hey, man. Hey, look. Hey, y'all get the rest of y'all night back, and we out here.
Peace.